Time now for the morning rush. An Albuquerque man is filing an ethics complaint against the group Stop the Stadium that's working to defeat the city's $50 million soccer stadium bond. Joaquin Baca says that he filed an ethics complaint against the party, claiming that the group has been operating like a PAC but has not registered as one.
He's making changes after one man says he's tired of walking out to a vandalized car downtown. The man says in the past month he spent thousands of dollars repairing his car. The city says free parking is impractical, but they say they can now offer downtown employees the same monthly rate that city employees pay.
The Ana County Sheriff's Office says that they've identified the woman found south of Las Cruces. Back on October 15th, 34-year-old Caroline Francis Cherry was spotted in an area known as the Quarry. Officials say that she is not from the area, but believe that she may have had ties to someone in Doña Ana, or El Paso counties.
Jury selection is set to begin today in the trial for a man accused of shooting his neighbor after a fight over a barking dog. Christopher Tabor is accused of murdering Daniel Salazar in 2019 near 2nd Street in Candelaria. Police say evidence proves that Tabor shot Salazar while in a sniper-like position in his backyard using the fence to hide himself. Erica.
And here's a look at the school day forecast. Temperatures are chilly this morning, so wear those warmer layers. We'll be in the upper 70s by the afternoon with a breeze.
Community in California continues to mourn the loss of Helena Hutchins. She was killed last Thursday after being hit by a projectile from a prop gun fired by actor Alec Baldwin. Now, this incident could have repercussions throughout Hollywood, with some calling for eliminating real guns on the sets of TV shows and movies.
The city of Roswell's bright green and white water tower featuring a UFO will soon be gaining big-time recognition. The water tank's design placed 9th out of 300 entries in an International Tank of the Year water tank contest. That means the city's design will be featured in a popular 2022 calendar.
There are only a few days left for Rio Rancho residents to comment on the city's redistricting plans following the 2020 census. Comments must be submitted by Thursday, with the city set to have a final vote on November 10th. Erica.
Here's a look at the Metro Threat Index. We are keeping it low today. We're seeing breezes up to around 25 miles per hour, so it may blow around some of your outdoor furniture.
Happening today, Santa Fe will host the first ever New Mexico Climate Summit. The two-day event will gather experts and leaders from across the state. Now, they will work to develop new policies that address climate issues and discuss federal funding opportunities.
FDA and CDC approval for Pfizer's COVID-19 vaccine for children could come as soon as this next week. That would open the door for as many as 28 million kids in the U.S. to get vaccinated. Children will need 2 shots to be fully protected, but the amount is just a third of the regular dose.
New Mexicans eligible for their COVID-19 booster can now get it at CVS. Those who received either the Moderna or Pfizer vaccine will have to wait 6 months after their second dose. Those who got the J&J will have to wait 2 months. Erica.
Let's get a look at the morning drive. Here's a look at the traffic map. So we do have a major slowdown south on Tramway at Indian School. Looks like things are down to around 10 miles per hour there. And here's a look at Tracker going east on I-40 near 12th Street. No issues in that area.
Let the hair games begin. In southeastern Germany, they are competing down to the stubble for the bragging rights to the best facial grooming. About 100 competitors are competing in the Beard Olympics and the German Beard Championships.
Welcome back. Here's a look at on this day in 2010. There were strong winds across the state, and there even was a 91-mile-per-hour wind gust in Vaughan. And now we are going to be seeing those strong winds arriving tomorrow, but not this strong. Time now for the 5 facts.
At number 5, one local home is turning heads this spooky season. The house near a Universe in Irving is decked out with Halloween decorations, from bright, colorful lights to skeletons, clowns, a grave, and a lot more. The family says it's how they celebrate their favorite holiday. Barbara Santos says that they're even planning to add more decorations ahead of Halloween.
On to number 4 now. Happening today, jury selection set to begin in the trial for a man accused of shooting his neighbor after a fight over a barking dog. Christopher Tabor is accused of murdering Daniel Salazar in 2019 near 2nd Street in Candelaria. Police say after the two argued, evidence proves that Tabor shot Salazar while in a sniper-like position in his backyard using the fence to hide himself.
And excuse me, and at number 3, it is going to be a warm and breezy day with those winds picking up to around 25 miles per hour this afternoon.
On to number 2 now. The city of Albuquerque is making changes after one employee says he is tired of walking out to a vandalized car. The man, who wants to remain anonymous, says in the past month he has spent thousands of dollars repairing his own car. He says it happens often to downtown employees who cannot afford to park in secured city garages. Now, the city says free parking is impractical because the parking department is entirely funded by revenue, which is made at meters and garages. Even city employees pay $40 a month for parking, but they do say they can now offer downtown employees the same monthly rate that city employees pay.
And at number 1, an Albuquerque man is filing an ethics complaint against the group Stop the Stadium that's working to defeat the city's $50 million soccer stadium bond. Joaquin Baca lives near one of the preferred sites for the stadium and is not affiliated with the United. He says that he filed an ethics complaint against the Party for Socialism and Liberation, who he is claiming is behind the group Stop the Stadium. Baca is claiming that the group has been operating like a PAC but has not registered as one. The city requires PACs to register if they take in or spend more than $250.